What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Detroit Lions video. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different from what is normally on the channel. As many of you know, yesterday or on Sunday, I did win NFL or Detroit Lions Fan of the Year. And, I thought it would be a good time and kind of just a fun video to do to talk about, kind of my story, how I became a Lions fan, how I got to this point, and, eventually how I became the Detroit Lions Fan of the Year. So, this video will be a little different. It will be more of just like a story time, kind of talking about how I came to be a Lions YouTuber, how I came to, love the Lions and kind of the impact they've had on me. So, if you want to stay around and learn a little bit about me and, kind of hear how I became a Lions fan and how I got here, then, obviously feel free to stay and listen. But, if you don't want to see this video, if you, want more, I guess normal content, more, content that is usually on this channel, then I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I will get back to more, I guess, what we're used to. But, today I thought it would be kind of a fun video, kind of a cool idea to go over, my upbringing, kind of go over how I became a Lions fan and how I got to where I am today in this crazy situation as Lions Fan of the Year. So if you're interested in that, feel free to stay around for the rest of the video. But without any further ado, let's get into talking about how I became a Lions fan and how I became Lions Fan of the Year. Now, when I was young, I didn't really enjoy football that much, funnily enough. I really wasn't that interested in it. I knew who the Lions were. I had watched a couple of games, but I was never really that invested. I was never really that into football. I didn't really see the value in watching a 3-hour game that, I had no control over. I just didn't really enjoy watching football. I just didn't really enjoy the sport, didn't really find a reason to root for the Lions. But, everything changed when my dad took me to a Lions game. Now, one day, my dad came into my room and just kind of, he had Lions tickets to the Detroit Lions Week 4 game versus the Green Bay Packers in 2014. He had received tickets somehow, and he had an extra one. So he came into my room, and he asked me if I wanted to go. And I, said sure. He told me that it would be a fun time. There'd be good food. It would be, he told me that I would enjoy it. So I trust him. I had nothing else going on that Sunday. So I figured, I would just go to the Lions game and, enjoy some food and go out and spend some time with my dad. And, even when I got there to Ford Field, I wasn't really that into it. I wasn't really that excited to see the Lions play. I wasn't really that excited or invested in the game. However, the moment that the Detroit Lions came out, the moment that, the fans got excited, the fans started cheering and screaming, and the atmosphere just changed. The players were jumping around, the music was blaring, the fans were screaming, and that atmosphere and the, just that energy and just that atmosphere in the stadium that day is what made me fall in love with the Lions. And obviously, if you didn't know, they actually won that day. So, I think going to a football game is such a surreal experience. If you are a fan of a football team, whether it be the Lions or, another football team or any team, any professional sports team, if you are a fan of them, make sure you go to a game of theirs. Make sure you go to a live contest of them because it is so much different than the TV. And, I think going to a Lions game was really the turning point, was really the moment that I fell in love with the Detroit Lions. I fell in love with their organization, with the atmosphere, with the fans, with the, the stadium. Everything about the Detroit Lions just seems so much better live. The atmosphere was crazy. You don't get that through the TV. You don't get that atmosphere. You don't get that energy through the screen. It just doesn't translate the same. And, I think as a younger kid, I never really understood that. I never really, got to experience the energy and the emotion that went into the Detroit Lions. And, when I finally got to go to a game, when I was allowed to go and when I decided to go to a Lions game for the first time, that energy, that atmosphere, that just willingness, that, emotion on the field all hit me at the same time. And that's where I fell in love with this team. That emotion, that energy from the field, and, that experience at Ford Field is what made me a Lions fan and is what started my journey as It's what started my journey to help me become the person I am today. After that day, after that Lions game where they did win, I believe it was a low scoring game. I think it's 19-14 if I remember correctly. I might be off a little bit. But you know, after that game, I haven't missed a Lions game since. I've watched the Lions every single Sunday from then on out. You know, I've loved the Lions. I love the city. You know, I love the stadium. I love the fans. Like, everything about the Detroit Lions, everything surrounding the Lions, I fell in love with that day, and I have not missed a game since. I've been to a couple more games in my time, and you know, I've enjoyed everything about this team. And although they frustrate me, and you know, they make me upset some days, although they hurt me some days and they help me some days, you know, I have been with this team for a couple years now. Since that 2014 season, I have been a fan of this Lions team, and you know, I have grown as a person, and I have grown in my experiences. I have, you know, grown a lot over the years, and I can attribute a lot of that to the Detroit Lions. You know, and my love for this team continues to grow to this day. You know, since 2014, I've watched every game, I've experienced everything. You know, I've been to some games, I've watched a lot of games on TV. You know, I've met some cool people, and you know, my love for this team grows every single day. And one day it clicked that, you know, I wanted to do something in the NFL. I wanted to have a career in the NFL, and you know, hopefully with the Detroit Lions, hopefully with the team that, you know, I love, with the team that, you know, I support, and the team that I watch every single Sunday. And, you know, obviously I couldn't be a professional football player because if you know me in real life, I'm 6'1", 150 pounds. Like, I'm not going to go out and play in the NFL one day as a player. So, you know, but I still wanted to have a career involved in the NFL. I still wanted to have a career where football surrounded it, and where I could talk football and share my opinions and just kind of be surrounded by the game for as long as possible. And that's where I came to the conclusion that I wanted to be a broadcaster. I want to go out and, you know, commentate games. I want to be on, you know, the pre and post game shows on Fox and CNN, or, you know, Fox Sports and Sports Center and all these big name companies. I want to be those people. I want to be out there with the Urban Meyers and the Michael Strahans and all the former players and commentators that, you know, are at the games now. I want to do that. That is my dream job. I want to go out there and talk football for a living, have fun, meet cool people, and just talk about the sport that I love, the sport that, you know, has really, you know, the sport that has really shaped my life for a lot of it. Now, you know, that's where the YouTube channel comes in. That is where this channel, Right or Wrong, comes into play, because, you know, if I wanted to be a sports broadcaster, I definitely needed some practice. And if you go back to my early videos, you'll definitely see it. You know, I wasn't very good at talking on camera. I wasn't very clear. I stuttered a lot. I said and like, and I paused a lot. And I just wasn't a very good, I just didn't talk in front of the camera very well. I wasn't very good at it. And, you know, that's the original reason I started this channel. You know, I was dedicated to achieving my dream, and I wanted to, you know, practice. I wanted to, you know, improve on my skills. I want to get better, and I want to be the best I could possibly be, to have the best chance to be on, you know, a Fox, the best chance to be on a, you know, Sports Center, an NFL Network, something like that. I want the best opportunity, so I went out and I worked for it, and I've started this channel. And, you know, so far, I think I've grown a lot. I think I've grown as a person. I've grown as a speaker. I've gotten much better at speaking on camera. I've gotten much better at speaking in front of an audience. I feel like I'm better at this now. I feel like over time, you know, I've taken the constructive criticism you guys have given me. I've given the feedback. You know, I've taken all of it. I see everything you guys send in. Every single time somebody comments on a video, I've seen it, I've read it, and I have taken it into account. And I think over the past couple of months of this channel's existence, I have grown a lot as a person, and I've, you know, developed a lot of skills that will help me down the road. I've become a clearer speaker. I'm better at communicating with people. I'm better at researching. I'm better at pretty much everything from when I began. And, you know, that's all thanks to you guys. You know, you guys have helped me along this journey. You guys have helped me get this far. And obviously, you guys have helped me become the NFL Detroit Lions Fan of the Year. Now, you know, I only became the Fan of the Year as well because of this channel. You know, when I saw the sign up for, you know, why should you be Detroit Lions Fan of the Year, you know, I saw the sign up for that. And obviously the first question they ask you is, why should you be the Fan of the Year? Why should we select you? And I wrote about this channel. I wrote about, you know, each and every one of you. I wrote about the community we've built. I've talked about the fact that, you know, we just talk Lions and how they've influenced me. And I've kind of told my story kind of like I'm doing in this video. And, you know, that's led to me being selected as the Lions Fan of the Year. year and having an opportunity to, you know, be involved in a lot of really cool things in the NFL and having the opportunity to, you know, be on national television, getting my name out there, getting a little bit exposed. And, you know, that's given me so many opportunities this channel has. This channel has given me so much over just the few months that it has existed. I mean, you guys have supported me. Yeah, you've bashed me a little bit. You've made fun of me a little bit for sure. You've poked at me. And, you know, you've definitely, you know, taken some shots and definitely had some disagreements and some arguments. But, you know, we've also had a lot of connection. You know, a lot of us in the comment section, a lot of, you know, my subscribers, a lot of the people that follow me are, you know, Lions fans just like me. We love the Lions, and at the end of the day, we might argue, we might poke at each other, we might, you know, make fun of each other, but at the end of the day, we are Lions fans, and the community that we've built together on this channel is unlike anything that I've done before, and I could not be more happy with what has come out of it so far. I could not be more happy with the progress we've made, with the progress I've made as a person, and, you know, the community we've built on this channel. You know, I'm almost at 500 subscribers right now, and while that might not sound like a lot for some people, I know there are some people out there with millions of subscribers, some people out there with thousands and thousands of subscribers, and I'm only at 500, but, you know, this community we've built, I think, is something special. I think that, you know, we are, as Lions fans, can just come together on this channel and talk about football. Whatever's going on in real life, we can just set that aside for a little bit and come and talk Lions football. And for that, I want to thank each and every one of you that watches this channel, and each and every one of you that has, you know, subscribed, liked a video, and even every single person that has watched a video on this channel. Even if you haven't subscribed, even if you haven't liked it, if you've given feedback, if you've watched a single video, I appreciate your contribution, because, you know, it's helping me every single day. You guys help me become better. You guys help me, you know, get closer and closer to my end goal, and for that, I could not be more appreciative. You know, I said this yesterday in my video, but you guys are the reason I have, you know, have this opportunity. You guys are the reason that I'm continuing to make videos. I am continuing to get better. I'm continuing to, you know, develop this channel and grow as a person, and, you know, continuing to develop the skills that I want to have as a broadcaster. You know, this channel is thanks to you guys. You know, and this video, I guess, is a little bit story time about me, but it's also just a thanks to you guys, because without you, I would not be here right now. You know, without the 500 people that have subscribed so far, I would not be here right now. I would not be the NFL Fan of the Year. I would not be, you know, in contact with some people in the Lions organization. I would not have the opportunities I have without you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Thank you for staying. Thank you for commenting and engaging with me and having conversations and debates about the Detroit Lions. Thank you for being Lions fans like me and just staying around and, you know, just supporting me and giving me criticism and critique and giving me feedback all these months. You know, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, because without you guys, this does not exist. And, you know, I'm not the fan of the year I am today. I'm not the person I am today without this channel and without you guys. And, you know, I just, you know, I can't say it enough. I can't express my gratitude enough for you guys. And, you know, in this video, you know, I went over my story. I kind of went over how I became a Lions fan and the impact that they've had on me. And, you know, I hope that, you know, you guys learned a little bit about me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. With all that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Again, it was a very different video. You know, it's a video where I just wanted to thank you guys. I wanted to go over my story, talk about how I became a Lions fan and how I got to where I am today and why I am where I am today. And, you know, again, a lot of that is thanks to you guys. So, you know, with all that being said, that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. If you are new to the channel, please consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel out so much, and it helps me out so much, as you can clearly see from this video. But with all that being said, that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all tomorrow with more Detroit Lions content. And tomorrow we will be getting back to a little bit more standard stuff on this channel. So thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow with more Lions content. Bye, guys.